Yes, I do want moderators, but I gotta get people in here first, I think. At least 1 minute videos and oh, my bad. Hold on, I'm typing something. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hi, hello everybody. Okay, I'm looking for people in particular to do some mods. Nope. Sorry, you're up close and personal, and I've got the microphone. I got you on my couch. We're sitting here watching football. This is very bright. Holy. Oh, there you are. Okay, hold on. I'll add you as a mod. Let me try to get this. I hate this light. Oh my gosh. Okay, there you go. You should be a moderator now. What's wrong with this thing? Can we? Hello. This thing pisses me off to no end. I'm trying to have at least a little bit of light over here, okay? Okay, cool. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, I know it's been a long time, y'all. And I am open to dates and answering questions, and the lighting looks good to you? Okay, well, I can't get this fucking thing to turn on. What's wrong with you? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's too bright. Oh, that's better. Hold on. What about this? Nope. Don't like that. Okay, anyways. How the hell are you guys? Lots of things have gone on since I got on here last, and yeah, gosh, I feel like it's been over 3 years, almost 4 years since I've even touched this page. Over 14,000 of you guys, and I need to get back to it. It's been a whirlwind, I tell you what. I can't get any. I'm trying to get this god dang thing to go away. Oh well, it's not going away. It's just gonna be there. So I think the last I spoke on here was going through, some things, and finally got to move out of LA and to Texas. So I live in Austin, Texas now, and I love it so much. My daughter, so I have 2 daughters. My oldest is 14 and she's great. And I have a baby now who is a year and a half and she's also great. Thank you for asking. Baby's good. She's asleep. I have been to Joe Rogan's comedy club. It's fucking awesome. It is so cool. I had the greatest experience. It's like one of the coolest things that you can do in Austin, honestly. Raising two boys. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even if your kids are great, like it's still incredibly challenging. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful, but very, very challenging. But I moved to Austin. Um, oh, hi in the UK. Hi from Texas. Dennis. I probably butchered that. I'm sorry, but thank you for joining. Have you figured out everything financially? Uh, I am correcting my relationship with finances at the moment. I am good. I'm good, but I realized something about myself more recently. Um, oh, hi from Ontario. Hello from Texas to Ontario. I again, I'm good. I do the things that I continue to do because I enjoy doing them. But um, I have discovered that part of like a trauma response that I have when I need a happy hormone hit, um, the things that I do with my money aren't, damn it, I hate the Lions, aren't the most responsible things to do. So I am correcting that. I am focusing that energy into like investing and thinking about my family long term and things like that. So I don't know that I'll ever have everything figured out financially, but hi, Louise from Bolivia. Wow. Hi to Bolivia from Austin, Texas. This is so cool. I'm glad to be back here. Um I developed like a huge like I don't know if it would be like imposter syndrome, but like a huge questioning. Excuse me, I'm so fucking tired of my identity. So, hi from Central California. Glad to see you. Well, hi, Jack. Hello from Texas. Oh, from Mexico, Marcos. Thanks for being here. Hi from Texas. Am I looking forward to Christmas? Very much. I freaking love Christmas. I'll show you all my tree real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Can I my tree? I got a few presents wrapped, but I have so much more, but my tree is pearl this year. And I have these little nooks, these window nooks, and I utilize them because I have a 1.5-year old, and guess what she likes to do? She likes to tear shit up. So we put it up in a way from the baby this year. And I'm doing things alone, alone-ish, alone-ish, this year on Christmas. And Holes, oh, thank you so much. That is really sweet to hear. I'm so proud of you. You're a great mom. I try to be. I love those babies. I love those babies with every cell in my body. They just, every single one of them, oh, I love them. But I'm strong. I try. I have had moments that I just felt absolutely were just impossible. Just impossible. I had to, I mean, shit's been hard. Alone is sometimes better. Maybe I'll agree with that at some point. I don't know. I don't know. At this point, I'm a little bit numb, which is good for me right now because my nervous system was so racked up for a while. And oh, can you guys hear me on this thing? Um, that I needed a break from being so constantly overstimulated. So, do I have time for fitness outings or hobbies? So I have 3 kids. So I have an oldest daughter, a son is my middle, and then a baby girl. And I find it very hard to find time for myself at all, but I try to go for daily walks if the weather allows it. And I try to eat as good as I can, and my hobbies are now I don't I'm not super into hobbies. I'm trying to focus mostly on getting back into practice, and I'm working on integrating 2 of the things that I do that I so I can help people the best. And so, I'm working on getting that ball rolling, so it gives me something to focus on. I'm also working on possibly starting doing a podcast with a really close friend of mine who also was in the business, who outside of that has become very successful herself, and so we're thinking about doing that. So, why Austin? That is a loaded question. Um, well, it's a simple question, but it's a loaded answer. But long story short, I've always loved Texas. I have a lot of family all throughout. And years and years and years ago, when I was pregnant with my oldest, it was the option for the relocation of a very large adult company to relocate um, in a way that would be more beneficial for that said company. And 3 years ago, that opportunity arose, and we took it, and everyone moved. So, oh, I'm sorry, I have a sore throat. I think everyone's getting pretty sick right now. Like I was sick for I still have the cough from it. I'm still getting over it. It sucks a lot. So, um, that's a good question. How do I balance doing a podcast with things I don't feel like I just don't open up about it. I'll touch on it, but I won't go into detail that I don't want to go into detail about. But um, the only thing really that's off limits for me are details about my kids. Like I'll talk about them vaguely, but never details. Like, hi, I love God. I love God too, man. You know? Um, that's really all that everything else I'm pretty much an open book. Um, with other family members that wish to keep things private, I'll do that as well. But like recently, I lost my grandfather who raised me. He passed away last November 28th. And there's a lot of stories that I feel more comfortable sharing about him now. And then my mom also passed away. She passed away July 1st of this year, and she is a point of contention for a lot of things that I have had to heal from and learn from about myself about whatever. She fucked me up. And she always told me like, "Hey, gain capital from my story." She's like, "I go ahead, like write about me, do whatever." But I just never felt comfortable doing it. Like I don't want her to read as much as she did fuck me up. I don't want her to read about things from my eyes. Like she doesn't. First of all, I don't think she deserved it. Second of all, I don't think she needed to. That wasn't part of what she needed. Like it's for me, you know. People would be more interested in your LA party life and a relationship, like with other just people. Yeah. I mean, I didn't have a party life in LA. I mean, sorry. I am probably the most boring ex adult person in the world. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about your girlfriend. That is really, really sad. But they never really truly leave, honestly. And if at some point you'd be interested in it, I could help you lead into me sinking into maybe connecting with her energy and seeing if she had anything to say to you to help you. Yeah, Texas is wonderful. Texas is fantastic. What are you getting, bud? Like, I don't think I'll ever leave here. Yeah, I mean, I haven't read her book, but I mean, I have stories. I have lots of stories, but I mean, I was never like the partier. I was never like the, oh my gosh. No. But I do have I have a lot of cool stories. Sorry about this cough, you guys. I am getting over a cold that I've had for a very long. It's lingering. So all the stress that I have been under suppressed my immune system quite a bit, and it's made it very difficult for me to get over this. But I am getting over it. It's just I think it's just like I'm at the very end of it, and it's like the postnasal drip. So hi Wesley, I'm back. I'm back, bitches. Hold on a second. I got a refill. Don't go anywhere. Stay here. I'm just going. Well, here I am. Oh, wait. Okay, here I am. Should we do an ASMR sip of wine? Hold on. Was that cool or dumb? Be honest. uh, I didn't date him. I went on one date with him. Okay, here's the story with Alfonso. We every Tuesday night we go to this thing called PSK, Porn Star Karaoke. Sorry. And every Tuesday there'd be some slew of celebrities. Like there was like the cast of Friends was there one Tuesday. And it's like it's all PR. Like they get these celebrities to go and do this thing, and it's like this PR, and they have people that interview outside, and you sing, and it's like this tiny little bar. And there was the cast of Lost, some of them one night, one Tuesday, the Backstreet Boys one Tuesday. Well, Alfonso is like best friends with Joey Fatone, and um, good. I'm glad you're here. And so he's there. Oh my gosh, with Joey Fatone, and we're all shooting the shit. And he was like, "Hey, it would be really fun. Let me take you to this state." Because I was like, "Oh, I'm Oklahoma girl. There's lots of vegans out here." He's like, "No, I know this steakhouse, whatever. I can take you." He's like, "Let's go." I'm like, "Hey, it's not a date, whatever." So he picks me up from. I was staying with the producer of our company at that time, and he picks me up from her house. And yeah, that's a different. Like, I'll have to touch on that in a minute. The cast being there, the Friends cast, but he picks me up and he's like, "Okay, we're going to this steakhouse." I was like, "Cool." We go. It was really good. It was like fun. He told there was conversations at the steakhouse that I cannot open up about right now, but one day I will. Maybe I need to write a book like Asa did. But he opened up about some things. I was like, "Cool." And then he's like, "Okay." He's like, "Here's the deal. We are going to um hey Chuck, hey EZZD Earth Spirit." He was like, "We're gonna go to these clubs." He's like, "Just a heads up though, I have called TMZ." He was like, "I need to be put back on the radar, and this will be great PR for you." He's like, "They have a couple of images from like PR that they're gonna use of you, and they're gonna run the story for a couple of days." He's like, "But just so you know, I called these people," and I'm like, "Fuck me, what have I got myself into?" I was in jeans and a white corset top. I didn't even have like my hair and makeup done like the way whatever. Anyways, we go into this one bar first. And I say first because afterward he was like, "We're gonna go to this after party." And wait, hold on, what's happening? Well, that's on a different platform, Chuck. So we can talk about that over there. Moderators. So I'm alive. So anyways, we go in and it's like completely dead in this bar. And he's like, we're ordering drink after drink. At that time, I only drank beer. Forgot what he was drinking, but he ended up getting a beer. And he was dancing and like doing his thing. And he like chipped his tooth on his beer. And it pissed him off, put him in a terrible mood. And then after that, we were supposed to go to this after party. And I was like, I don't want to go anywhere else with you or whatever. And honestly, I can't remember. And not because I got drunk, but I cannot remember. I think I was just so nervous at that point and so uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure he put me in a cab and sent me home because we lived on completely different sides of LA. So, um, so okay, so going back to this tarot thing that uh Chuck was talking about over here. I am starting to do readings. I am starting to integrate my naturopathic doctor with my intuitive gifts thing. And let me tell you why. Okay, well, hold on. Let me pin that. Hold on. Can I pin this? Let me pin that. I'll come back to it. Um, so, um, I have different types of energy readings. So on my spicy page, I um am starting to do like manifesting like what you want intimacy wise or in an intimate relationship, um and like removing blockages to help you do so. And I do that in a manner. I'm starting that in a manner over there. Over here, like I said, I'm kind of integrating two things. You'll see. You'll see. Um Intuitive gifts, she says, LOL, haha, you for sure have gifts. Yeah, thanks. Um okay, so I was roofied once, and that was like it was after I was out of the business and I went to see a friend of mine who was a had a contract performer thing in Las Vegas. He was like a celebrity that had like a what do you call it? When you get like the spot in Vegas when you have like your contract and you anyway, he had that. And during his show, all I did was have a couple of glasses of champagne during the show, and I ended up having to be carried out of there. It was awful. That's the only time that's ever happened. Yeah, my intuition has kept me safe. I have been divinely guided. There are so many times where I should not I should not be here right now. And the very last experience that I had with my near death experience, my medical emergency I had last year, I was saying that over on TikTok, like it connected me so deep, so much more deeply with like my gifts and my intuition and my desire to like continue to fulfill my life's purpose. Like I lost that for so long. I lost it. Like I just did, and it actually kind of scared me because all my life I have been so passionate about helping people and being a good person to other people, and the healer side of me and all of that, and I dropped it. I dropped it like a fucking hot rock. And that's not me at all. Not even a little. And I was so apathetic to it. I was just so like, and maybe I had to. Maybe that's part of my story. Maybe that's part of what has strengthened me and opened my eyes to a couple of things. But it has been a wild ass ride, y'all. And I think a part of my redemption is to do these things I've been called to do and not ignoring it anymore. In the same way, but sometimes if people walk over you, you have to fight back. I mean, yes, like we all have our limits. Like I, I, I could have only done so much, and I did that over and over again, and to the point where it got dangerous for my own health and for what like I need from myself and what my kids need from me. And I mean, I broke my own heart for weeks until the actual like event happened, and then after it happened I had to continue to break my own heart, but it was necessary. So yeah, oh yeah, and kids bring a completely new dynamic, and I wouldn't even get into some of the some of the things that had happened around the kids too, but not like that. Kids are not in danger. Nobody's in danger. But just things just got too far, and they went way too far. And anyway, um, you know, come on, yes, you caught it, motherfucker. Oh, Christian Watson, huge reception there. Come on, if we beat the Lions, oh my god, how great would it be if we beat the Lions? Never Been a Believer was out one night in San Francisco. Got my hand. She was right on. Oh, your hand read. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to it. I mean, there's a lot of people that are not in it for you know, they're not in it for the right reasons. And um, I've had my gifts. My great grandmother shares my gifts. My grandmother, her daughter, my mama who raised me, she does too. She doesn't tap into it very much, but um, my great grandmother always told me, she's like, not now and not when you're young, but you'll know there will be a time after. She's like, you're going to go through a lot of things. She's like, you're going to go gray really early. My hair is almost 100% gray, just so you know. She's like, but there'll be a time when you're ready. And I kind of literally woke up the other day to her voice, kind of like, okay, it's time. It's just like, it's time. Okay, here we go. What was that? Anyways, hold on, I gotta go back up. Miss a lot so much. Ashley Lore, I'm not familiar with. I know. There's a lot, y'all. Yeah, that was great. You know what though? Okay. So about like getting away with things because of my angel face. I was not a bad kid and I was not a manipulator. I never was. And I'm still not. Like I'm not a manipulator at all. And I have so many people that follow me around on the internet and like, oh, you do this because of this and this and that. It's like it's just not so. It's not. Yes, touchdown. It's just so far from the truth. Like I've never been anything but so genuine. Yeah, let's go touchdown. I love it. I love that we're talking about football, my past, and my abilities at the same time. This is great. Hi, Anthony. Thank you so much. Oh, hi, Brazil from Texas. You're amazing. Thanks for being here. You have over 52 what? Oh, you're talking about fantasy, I think maybe? Yeah, I hate okay, hate is a strong word, Ashley. I don't like the Chiefs either. I need to gamble more. I will do, what do you call those? I'll do parlays every once in a while. But oh, thank you. I'm gonna Blamerzu. I'm sorry, I butchered that. I can read these words, but if you said anything like nasty or the words that I have banned, then it will block them out. Brian. Brian, thank you so much. I got this handy dandy microphone now. You guys can't escape my shit anymore. Am I a super salad girl? Both. Give me a soup and a salad combo. Honestly, that's really hard. In the fall and winter, I'm soup all the way. in the summer and spring, I'm salad all the way. So, was I married to Tommy Gunn for a while? No, no, no. So Tommy and I met. Hold on a second. Where did Tommy and I meet? I don't even know. Hold on. Let me think about it. I have no fucking idea. I do not remember where Tommy and I met, but I do know that he was pretty enamored with me from the beginning. And to me, I was so young, and he was quite a bit older than me. And he was like a veteran in the biz. You know what I mean? Like um, hold on. I don't even know. I like watching your interviews. Hold on. Sorry, I don't want to miss anything. I'm trying to so anyway, he was quite a bit older than me, and he was a veteran in the industry. I really wanted to like get my footing and everything like that. And he was really cool to hang out with. And we had a relationship, but it was like Tommy was very about Tommy. Oh, oh, Tommy Gunn. I mean, he would literally refer Tommy Gunn, nice. Tommy Gunn, nice. I'm Tommy Gunn. They should let me in here and do this because I'm Tommy Gunn. Tommy Gunn, nice. I mean, it was just literally, it was, and I called his house that he had. He owned a home, had a pool and a cool backyard and all this stuff, and it had like 6 bedrooms. And I called that house the land of the misfit toys because he would take people in that were addicts or trying to work their way up in the business and do all these things, and or that just needed a place to stay temporarily or whatever. And at the time it was fine, but then he started surrounding himself with people that I just like I couldn't do it. And then we broke up. I don't know what we even were. There's not even a term for it. Like he never wanted it to be just he and I. Like he was always seeing other people, and I just was not. Even though I was in the industry, yes, I know it sounds, you know, hypocritical, but if I were to be in a relationship, I did not want it to be like that. Anyway, but I was never married to that guy. Hold on, I gotta go up, up. The legend is back. Thank you. Tell me probably better than that idiot James Dean. Heard he's a creep after hearing the stories, especially from Stoya. So I tend to believe the women if they have victim stories. I knew James Dean on a really a professional level, but on a personal level as well. And this is not to say that doesn't make him not guilty of anything, but to me, I met Stoya a couple of times and she was nothing but shitty to me. She hated me for no reason. I don't even know. A lot of them did. Stormy Daniels hated me for no reason. Tara Patrick hated me for no reason. I never did anything to these people. I just simply was in the same room and they're like, I fucking hate her. Okay, cool. Anyway, Stoya was never nice to me. And James was always really, really kind to me. Very, very kind. Um, but I'm not gonna sit here and stick up for him because I don't know. I don't know. But those are the two things that I do know. Oh my gosh, was that an interception? Yeah, bitch. Yeah. How hardworking do you feel like you were in each of your teens? How hardworking? 20s, probably the most hardworking. 20s were the most hardworking and the most anxious years of my life. 30s, I have learned the most, and they've been the most challenging. And I'm very close to my 40s, and I actually have a great feeling about my 40s. Like I'm gonna smooth sailing. Have you ever had Zoom meetings? Like during COVID? Sure. Beautiful mommy, thank you. We know the reason, though. The reason for what? Oh, wow, did not know that can be, yeah. Sometimes people do make up stuff, hard to tell, yeah. I dedicated much love to you in those times. Well, thank you very much. I dedicated a lot of myself to you guys too. I mean, at first it started off as just like I mean, to be very honest with you, getting into that business, um, oh, well, why? What's the reason they hated me? When I got into the business, it was very much like, oh, am I disconnected? Hello? Um, am I back? Hold on, am I back? Okay. It was very much like a fuck you to my childhood. And I was just gonna do it for a little bit and then move on and pay for college. But then I started meeting people and I started enjoying meeting people and I started meeting like fans, which I couldn't believe. And I started traveling the country and traveling to other countries. Don't get crazy. It was Canada and Mexico. Touchdown. Fuck yeah. And I don't that part of me, I liked it. So then I started giving more of myself to the fans and to the love of like that part of it and really like leaned into being successful. And I don't know, it felt really good. Just felt really good. Because I was beautiful. I mean, thank you. That's very sweet. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, especially the one who hated me the most was Stormy. Like, we were doing an AVN promo for the award show that year. Is where they do the little clips and snippets that they put up during the award show and things like that. And like of the nominees and the most successful people that year or whatever. And she always had someone. She always had like a tag along, like a security person or whatever. And I was always like, well, what do people need that for? I mean, I'm the girl who came in and was like, oh, what's a Gucci purse? What's a Prada? I don't know these brands, but I did love me some Louis Vuitton. Anyway, she had one of her tag along. It was her boyfriend slash security guard at the time or whatever. And she's sitting at the chair across from me and she like looks at me and she like side eyes him and she's like, I fucking hate her. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I didn't even do anything. I've never even spoken to you. Words out of my mouth. I've simply sat across from you in a chair. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, Stormy is a Trump lady. Birds are avian dinosaurs. It's true fact. Birds are more closely related to. Yes, that's true. Thank you for dropping that, Brian. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I went through a lot during those times. During like those. Oh, oh boy. Let me tell a story about that. Actually, I have plenty. I'm not going to tell them. I need to write them down. I need to. She's very strange. She's an interesting, and I'm weird. I'm weird as fuck, and I wear that like no other. Oh, hey, thanks. He said, "Glad you're back." I'm glad I'm back too. I'm weird. I'm a weird person, but she like one that's one story that sticks out to me is there was a time on set where she was getting ready to do an anal scene, and she was. Is YouTube gonna ban this? Um. Anyway, she went to the bathroom on the floor, and there was a piece of it, little pebble. You guys get ready for this. Are you ready for this? She picked it up and she ate it. And I wish I was kidding. I'm gonna have to wrap this up because my phone's about to die and I'm really tired, but yeah. Yes way. Yes way. Hi, David. Thanks for being here. Greetings from Switzerland. Ooh, well, hello to Switzerland from Austin, Texas. Oh, I loved her. She was really nice, and we did a lot of things together, and we actually were good friends outside of the business for a while. Um, she she was cool. She was cool people. So the I took those down. I took those down in a very wild. Um, I don't want to call it a mental breakdown, but it was a time that I needed to clear everything and figure out a get clarity on a definite direction of how I wanted this channel to be represented and what I wanted. I'm sure I'll bring them back at some point, but in a different way. I don't know. Well, thank you so much for saying that. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. This was awesome. This was actually very, believe it or not, this is very healing for me. I felt a little bit of guilt for a while for like losing contact with this community because as shitty as some people can be to me here on YouTube, actually YouTube is the one platform where people are the worst to me. A lot of you have held me up in some times, and so I feel I feel good about this and I'm glad to be back. So, but yeah, my phone's at 2% and I'm very, very tired. So I'm glad too, Wesley. Thank you so much. And thank you. Thanks everyone for being here. And especially my mod. I hope that, in the future, you can maybe be my personal one um, for everything. So I'm not, I'm here not just because it's nice to see you. So many stories end up bad. They sure do. I'm still pushing on though. Well, I can no, you guys do not want me to sing a song. You don't want that. Um, oh my god. What the hell happened? Is he up? Oh, he's stumbling. Did they knock him out? Oh my god. Football's wild. Um, do a live tomorrow night. Yeah, I might. I might. I'm doing a live over on the spicy site. That will probably be about an hour, and depending on what time, so maybe I'll hop on here after that. We do the late night gang. So thank you, Santiago. But yeah, I'm going to bed. I gotta get, I gotta get out of here. Thank you guys. I love you so much. The link to that, so you can just go to the OF and then type in formerly known as, and that'll be me. Formerly known as, all one word. Um, and that's me, and I'm there. So love you guys. Sleep well. Consider doing the readings. They could be life changing for you. Okay, bye.